Hey guys, how are you doing? Very well. In today's video I'm going to be doing another Tattoo Enthusiast Reacts 2. This is my new kind of series, I'd say. Everyone seems to like these types of videos and people have demanded for more. So here I am. I'm going to make this into a series. There's plenty of tattoo TV shows out there. There's plenty of episodes I can react to. So I'll definitely make this into a series. I don't know how often I'll post these videos. It's been weekly almost, so it could be a weekly thing. But yeah, this one is on a TV show I have no idea about. I've never watched this TV show. It's called Tattoo Titans. Hang on, I don't even, let me Google this. Like, hang on, let me see what it is. Okay, so this is definitely an American TV show. I don't know if we have it over here or not. I don't really watch much TV, like on an actual TV. Each episode of this competition series pits 4 ink artists across America who engrave human canvases. Sounds a bit deep. Each round sees the contestants all creating designs based on a particular theme. Okay. The artists who survive all 3 rounds to be named the winner walks away with $10,000 cash prize. Okay, cool. So it's kind of like Ink Master, but a little bit different. Each episode has different artists, I'm guessing, here. So the reason why I'm doing Tattoo Titans for this one, there was someone in my Facebook group that said, hey, Lauren, react to this. Her name is Jamie Sir. I hope I'm saying your name right, girl. I've probably butchered that so badly, so I apologise, but this one is Tattoo Titans Season 1 Episode 4 and it's called In Memoriam. And her post said, please do a reaction video to this episode show called Tattoo Titans. And there was a comment saying, I saw that show and yeah, the artists are shitty as fuck. And then Jamie Sir said, what's really sad is these are supposed to be memorial tattoos. I mean, it's bad enough to be a shitty artist, but these tattoos are supposed to be in honour of the dead. So by the sounds of things, I haven't watched this clip. I replied to her saying, yes, I'll react to this. But I said I want my reaction to be genuine. So I haven't watched this or anything, so I don't really know what's going on. But it's a full episode, so I'm going to have to try and skip through it because otherwise this video is literally going to be an hour long. And I can't really take a full episode and repost it. That would come under me, you know, copywriting something or pretending it's mine or whatever. It's okay to do it in clips like I have been doing, but I can't take a full episode, unfortunately, react to it. Well, maybe I can because I'm commentating on it, but it's a full episode and I feel like that might be a bit dodgy and I want to keep my channel, so I'm gonna just like watch it and skip through it and stuff, so I hope that's okay with you guys. But there isn't any clips of Tattoo Titans on YouTube that I could find. I've had a quick scan. I didn't have a deep dive. I did have a quick scan and there isn't much on there. It's not like Ink Master where Ink Master themselves like upload clips or whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna sit in the corner here. Someone commented on my previous one where I reacted to Ink Master. Someone was like, you have a bad resting bitch face. And I do. I didn't even notice. And then I looked at my video quickly and I was like, oh wait, I do. So if it looks like I have a bad resting bitch face, I'm so sorry. I promise you I'm nice. I'm not really like really mean and judgy in real life, I promise you. Okay, so I'm just gonna press play.
It's gonna be badass.
Our panel of industry heavyweights will judge the artist's work.
She looks like an angel that landed on her face.
In this battle, 4 tattoo artists will enter, but only 1 will leave with bragging rights and the cash prize.
The downfall for you is...
Oh my god, Amy James is in this? What? Oh my gosh. Are they trying to be Ink Master here? Anyway.
not realizing where your boundaries are.
Who will take home the $10,000 and the title of Tattoo Titan? First enter the tattoo shop, Michael O'Reek from Lakeland, Florida.
I'm Michael O'Reek, aka Mike the Freak. I've been tattooing for about 20 years now. My clients really like my photorealistic type work I do, like and hyperrealism. But I'm always welcoming for anything to pop in the door. Like I'm that type of artist. I don't like to stick to one style. I'm good at multiple styles. So this is my dream. Show America what the freak can do.
Next.
This guy isn't the worst, but he's not exactly the best tattoo artist out there. I'm going to watch this bit of them introducing the artist and then I'm going to maybe skip through a little bit. I don't know, I'm not sure how this show works, so I'm not sure where to skip to or whatever. This might be a bit of a mishmash of a video.
Next up, Chris Thomas from Little Rock, Arkansas.
I've been tattooing for 17 years. The styles that I do are neo.
I mean, that isn't bad. It's very saturated. Very, very saturated. But it needs a bit more depth to it, I would say, for that one. Anyway, I shouldn't judge this. This hasn't got anything to do with the TV show.
Traditional, Americana. Just do a little bit of it all. I eat, live, breathe, tattoo 24/7.
Next up, Jeff Hubbard from Birmingham, Alabama.
Being self-taught is a hard road.
Self-taught, we all know what that means.
nowadays it's actually looked down upon. I don't think I was ready to really open.
No, no, that's not good. Oh my God.
A shot when I did, but I did it. Newly married, we have a little 9-month-old baby named Nala. I'm here to win Tattoo Titan to really show everybody that I can leave somewhere like a small city in Alabama, come in front of the whole nation, and do what I do best.
And our final artist, Chastity Ubbley from Mobile, Alabama.
I've been tattooing nearly 20 years. I love to do cartoons, caricatures.
Okay, in the real world, I would say whatever these artists do, it's fine. I'm not going to judge them, whatever. But this is on a TV show. They've got to represent how good a tattoo can be. You need to put the best and the highest of standards out there. In my opinion, like, this is going out to thousands, possibly millions of people. You cannot put a half-assed... You can't put half-assed work like this on a TV show, because from my experience and watching other tattoo TV shows and the way people have reacted to other videos I've done on tattoo TV shows, people think that because it's on TV, it's a good tattoo, they're a good artist. Like, it's been said to me 1,000 times when I made videos about tattoo fixers like 2-3 years ago. People said, well, they wouldn't put, you know, a shitty tattoo artist on a TV show. And yeah, they do. Like, it's here, you can see it. So that's what bugs me the most about these tattoo TV shows. Like, you need to put a high standard on there, otherwise people end up with this kind of swamp demon on them, to be honest. I don't like that at all. The line work is so bad. It's patchy, it's not saturated at all. Like, it's not a good representation of how good a tattoo can be. And that's why I get so annoyed by this kind of stuff. Like, anyway.
I like to do black and gray work, and I had a couple of years of being a Cher impersonator. I performed it in a bar, and then I started getting calls everywhere to do the show, and it was a hit.
Artists, you'll be competing in 3 different rounds: Skin's Choice, Artist's Choice, and Judge's Choice. Now, let's meet our judges. Bernadette Macias is one of the most recognized tattoo models working today. Besides appearing on the cover of countless magazines worldwide, she is also the face of Sullen Clothing. Jace Seiler is one of the most in-demand illustrators in the art world today. You can see his work from everything from Time magazine to Hollywood blockbusters like Alice in Wonderland. Finally, Ami James. Ami James not only starred on Miami Ink, but he also owns tattoo parlors all over the world. He's the owner of the South Beach Tattoo Parlor, Love Hate Tattoos.
I see the one man that kind of idolized when I was a younger tattoo artist, Ami James. I'm thinking, oh, he's gonna tear my stuff apart. That's a picky man.
In this round, your skins are all people who've lost a loved one, and they want a tattoo to remember them by. You'll find a personal item in your tattoo cases that your skin has left for you. Your challenge is to use that item as the centerpiece for your tattoo, and this tattoo is going to help them pay proper tribute to the ones they've lost. You have a total of 3 hours to sketch your design and complete your tattoo. If your tattoo doesn't pop, you will be marked out. Artists, please open your cases.
Wow.
Okay, the items are a palm tree, a pocket rosary, a butterfly, and a book.
Now here's the trick to tattooing a book. You've got to be able to show the depth of the book, the thickness of the pages.
Which she is going to struggle with. Like, if we look back at that snake that she did, there was no depth. Good luck.
It's the side binder. Doing a book is a really hard tattoo to do.
Artists, remember, you have 3 hours on the clock. Your time starts now. Skins, come on in and meet your artists.
How's it going, man?
How are you? Dominic. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What's a little bit of inspiration you got going on here?
Going from my grandmother. She actually passed away a couple of years ago. So I was wanting to get something just to remember her by.
And this is something she carried in her pocket?
Always for good luck. She always kept it in her wallet, always kept it on her.
All right.
Hello, how are you? I'm Christina. Nice to meet you.
Jeff. Nice to meet you.
So I've got this palm tree here. It represents a trip to Jamaica that I took with my best friend.
This palm tree is in memory of her best friend that passed away.
Well, I'd like kind of like a beachy background theme. Okay. And then I'd like her hands, you could kind of like use mine because she had like the nails like mine. Her hands holding a necklace.
This is gonna really mean a lot to her. I gotta pull.
That sounds like too much for like the amount of time he has, because he has to draw this and do the tattoo in 3 hours. That sounds like so much. Like, her idea is good, but for the time that he has, ugh.
Pull this off. I can't mess this up.
Hi, I'm Chastity. How are you?
Good, nice to meet you. This is a book from my grandmother. She used to collect antiques. She passed away about 2 years ago. She was an avid reader, an avid antique collector, so this sort of has two meanings to me, you know, between her love of books and the love of antiques.
The pressure's crazy because it's a sentimental tattoo. It's not just something that he's picked off the wall. It's very heartfelt.
How you doing, Mike?
How's it going, Mike? Derek.
Butterfly, huh?
Butterfly, yeah.
What's the significance behind this piece?
My niece was a special girl. She was 5 years old. It was summer of 2011. It was taken to the emergency room. It was a brain tumor, DIPG.
Ouch. Yeah, so I'm talking to my skin, and he wants this memorial tattoo for his niece that passed away, and I'm automatically just like, oh, that's just so horrible. And I'm looking at this guy and just seeing the expression on his face, and he's obviously devastated by it.
Whenever we see a butterfly, we think of Gabby.
So, hey, let's make this work, man. It's gonna be beautiful. It'll be great.
Do your hands how you want them, and I'll draw those, okay?
Come over here, come over here. So I'm asking her how she wants to incorporate this palm tree. Well, she barely wants a palm tree. She wants her hands. I'm thinking, well, why don't you just put hands in the box? And that's hard to do.
That's exactly how you want them, like that? Okay, cool.
Okay. All right. So.
A pocket watch.
Pocket watch.
Yeah,
Pocket watch would be
down
great.
Like that would be perfect.
Okay, I'm going to quickly skip through all of this, like, talking about the design and stuff. Let's go to the tattooing, because I feel like we're going to be here forever otherwise. Let's skip through to about 7 minutes. That looks okay.
The watch is not working out. The stencil has wiped off. So I've got...
Oh, good God, no, please. Now I see why people are annoyed on that post in my Facebook group. Like, that does not look right at all. So if we can see here, the thickness from here to up here is completely different. This is all, like, the times here. So we've got the 12 here, and then we've got the 11, and then there's a massive gap, and then we've got 10, and then the 9 is closer, and then the 8 is close, and the 7, and the 6 is miles away. With a clock, everything needs to be... Oh my God, oh my God, hang on, wait. If we look at the 12... it looks exactly the same as the 1, 2. Do you see that? Like there, 1, 2. Looks exactly the same as the 1, 2 there. It looks like 12, 12. That is so bad. And the line work up here is atrocious. How is this on TV? This is so bad. Like, this is the kind of tattoo that belongs on Snake Pit. I don't know if you guys know that Instagram page. It's like one of my favourite Instagram pages. But like people are saying on my Facebook group on this post, this is a memorial tattoo. Like, this is so meaningful. And like, imagine having to get a cover up or a rework of something that's meant to be meaningful and done right the first time. Not cool. This could be one of the worst tattoo TV shows I've seen, and we've seen some bad ones so far, the ones that I've reacted to.
To manage to squeeze these numbers in a round circle and have them all end.
That looks like an egg. It's meant to be a pocket watch, which is normally round.
Up in even spaces. Well, we're working on that.
It's not, something like this isn't a laughing matter. It's not something you can just like wing, you know?
Yes, I am a man and I have a tattoo of a butterfly.
That's gonna be awesome, dude.
What's wrong with that? Plenty of men have tattoos of butterflies, like, okay, dude. That was just a bit of a weird statement.
Don't worry about it. This guy wants to get some balloons and a butterfly, and I have to make this manly. So I'm thinking that I can apply this art style.
That isn't too bad. It's the line work at the top of the balloon here is a little bit jaggedy. The colours look nice though.
Called biosmoke in the background. It looks a little bit more masculine than opposed to...
I mean, my expectations are very, very low right now, so if I maybe saw this tattoo in another, like, on a page on Facebook or something, I probably wouldn't think anything of it, you know, I'd probably just scroll past it, but compared to that pocket watch we've just seen, that looks fucking amazing.
Bubbly clouds, floating balloons.
Hello.
How you doing?
How are you?
I'm very well.
I want to see what he says about this pocket watch. I really, really do.
You like being so far away from all your tools?
Yeah, actually I do.
You just like to slide back and forth like bowling ball?
I like to travel.
All right, traveling is good.
I mean, I'm already nervous. I'm already tattooing a design that I can't quite get a handle on. And you come by and you throw some wisecracks. Just go on to the next guy and insult them, okay?
He's not gonna roast her for that tattoo? No? We're just gonna pretend that never happened? Wow. Okay.
How you doing?
What's up, Mom?
Doing good. Did you, you drew this on, or you drew,
I drew it and then just made a stencil out of the drawing.
Okay.
Yeah.
You drew.
Okay, so yeah, hands are the hardest thing to draw and tattoo. Hang on, let me try and recreate. No, nobody's fingers bend like that. Hang on, how's she? Okay. Okay, look at what I'm doing. Hang on. Nobody's fingers bend like that. I don't think anyone's fingers are that long either. No. No.
Through the hands, huh?
I do. She held her hands there and sketched it out quick. Yeah. That makes me nervous. You don't try to freehand anything that's an actual object in real life. This is kind of breaking the rules of tattoo law.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Guys, no stress, but clock is ticking.
Don't move.
Okay, what I'm going to do is skip forward to the end results. I think we've had enough of watching this shit show go down.
Artists, your skins all wanted a tattoo in memory of a lost loved one. The judges have all had a chance to review your work. But before we hear from them, they want to hear from you. Chris, please tell the judges about your work.
He brought in the rosary. His grandmother passed away.
Okay, my thoughts on this, again, my expectations are not high at all. The line work isn't terrible. It's actually quite nice in places, especially this heart. This heart looks nice.
And then
the saturation isn't that great. It could be a lot more brighter and bolder, especially with the heart, and especially with this around here. So this like grey, blue, I have no idea what that is. It's not terrible, but it's, you know, like I'm not excited about it. Anyway, let's see what they say.
he asked about a Sacred Heart, if I could fit it in there. I'm pretty satisfied with it.
I look at tattoos in more of an artistic way. I am an illustrator and a fine artist. My issue that I'm having with this is just, this looks more like smoke than fire to me.
On what planet? That looked like fire to me. What do you guys think? Did that look like fire or smoke to you? Maybe it's the colours that are throwing me off, but that definitely looked like fire to me. Anyway.
The other thing was, I don't understand these things here. It makes it look like there's like these craters or these gigantic pores in the skin or something. Well, what are those supposed to be?
Just
though?
like embers from, you know, like burning embers.
So Chris, let's start with the good things about this tattoo. It's super solid. Outline, super crisp. All in all, this is a good, solid tattoo. What I could have liked to see more of was creativity. We've been through this 1,000 times in a tattoo shop when someone gives you a boring subject, and it's up to us to really make it more than it is.
I mean, I was just working with a little small something, and yeah, I could have probably gave it more.
So would you say that you purposely played it safe this round? This is a safe tattoo for you?
It's safe, yeah, safe.
But will safe get you all the way to the final round?
No. So the judges tell me I'm playing it safe, and I agree.
Honestly, him playing it safe is probably the best thing about this show, because, like, yeah, we'll see what else happens. We'll see what comes up next.
But that's part of my strategy, so I don't go home in the first round.
Mike, please describe your work to the judges.
No, okay, we've seen it up close. I'm not a fan of this at all. Is it the worst thing I've ever seen? Absolutely not. Like, I've seen a lot worse than this, but that background is gonna look awful when it's healed. I like the butterfly's body. It has quite a nice, like, depth to it. He's done a good job there. I'm just not a fan of it, honestly.
I gotta do a butterfly and try to make it look manly. So I thought by giving him a little bit of an eyebrow in there, kind of gave him a little bit of an expression, and I think this will make it more masculine.
I love your color saturation in this. I love the color choices that you put inside the butterfly. It's very beautiful. All the colors go well together. The only thing that kind of threw me off was that you have all these super bright, beautiful colors, and then this strange background.
It was a hard decision to make of what to do with the background. I was like, by adding it's kind of like a signature style that I developed. It's kind of like a bio smoke type stuff that I put in the background, and I incorporated that with it just to give it a little.
That to me looks like a raspberry ripple ice cream. You know when you have like an ice cream, so it's like vanilla and then there's like raspberry swirls in it? Yeah, that's what that reminds me of.
A little bit more masculinity.
This area here, you've got a tangent happening here where the balloon is meeting very close with this thing here, and it's a little bit too tight. So what I think would have been cooler is if you had the balloons coming up and they were actually overlap that a little bit. Compositionally, that would be a little bit stronger.
Very solid tattoo.
Thank you. Thank you.
Clean outline, bright colors. All in all, you did what was necessary.
Thank you.
Chastity, tell the judges about your tattoo.
My skin had memories.
I mean, where do I even start with this? Like, where? Well, first of all, the book is not okay. Absolutely not. If you were to close it, this side over here would be a lot thinner than this side over here, if that makes any sense. So where the pocket watch is, that section of the book is a lot smaller than the other. So if you were to close it, it wouldn't meet up. The pocket watch is abysmal. Again, like I was saying earlier, the 12 looks exactly like the 1-2, or the 1-2 looks exactly like the 12. The line work is awful. There's zero saturation. The script is awful. It's not in proportion at all. So the bottom word here, like this line, it just doesn't look right. The lines don't look right. The pages don't look right. This is nearly one of the worst tattoos I've ever seen. I can't believe this is on TV. Like, how do they find these people? The only thing I can think of as to why she's on this TV show is so it makes the competition easier. So they'll pick like a bad tattoo artist, a bad medium tattoo artist, a medium tattoo artist, and then a good tattoo artist, if that makes any sense. Just to make the competition easier, and it's easier to choose or whatever. So they've basically already chosen who is the winner before they've even started, basically. Like, this compared to the like Sacred Heart, miles apart, you know. It's not, this TV show is not fair at all.
Of his grandmother reading books to him. She was a book collector. She was also an antique collector. And so I put a stopwatch in, and then he also wanted the scripture of the rest in peace and her name.
Looking at this tattoo, I don't want to start pounding it, so I could tell you where you started making your mistake, and I think is by how you picked your design. I've never seen a watch that doesn't close the circle. You know, a pocket watch is supposed to be 2 circles connected with a little lock in the middle. There's just an open space there. They're all spaced differently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, a heart, I don't know, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's it. I could say so much more, but I don't think I need to.
Are you happy with this tattoo?
I'm not happy with the death size of the book. I wish that I could have found better reference material and
better reference material. She had a book with her. What more do you need? You have a book there. You can lay it down, turn it around, take photos of it. I don't fucking know. Like, everyone knows what a book looks like, in my opinion. And again, it's hard to draw them, whatever. But she had one. She could put it on a table, walk around the table. Like, what more do you need than that? I'm not an artist, I don't draw or anything like that. But in my opinion, putting something there in front of you is as good as it's gonna get, right? She's gonna just spew out a load of excuses, isn't she?
I'm also not happy with the inside of the watch.
My work is
Then why? Like, if I was a tattoo artist and it wasn't going my way, I would literally put down my machine and I would step away and say, I'm so sorry, but this is not gonna happen today. I am not gonna scar you for life. I'm just, for whatever reason, it's just not working. come back, you know, in a couple of weeks time, because everyone has a bad day, you know, when it comes to art, and even makeup artists or hairdressers, everyone has a bad day where their creativity or their techniques is just going off. It happens to me when I'm editing. Sometimes I'll just be like, oh god, this just isn't working, and I just save it, walk away. You know, that's all you can do. And the thing is with this is tattoos are permanent, so it's like 10 times worse. It's so bad.
In print, and that is on someone's body forever. That does not look like a book. And a book is, you know, a very simple thing. And you had the real book there.
If we decide to keep you, are we going to see something better than this?
Yes, definitely.
Jeff, tell the judges about your work.
No, I'm not a fan of it, to be honest with you.
Not a fan of your own tattoo.
I'm a color guy.
You're a color guy. Well.
This is so bad. I mean, first of all, this thumb is a completely different size to this thumb. So if you were to straighten out the thumb over here, it would look nothing like this one. Everything has to be the exact same. Whether it's stretched out or scrunched up, this thumb has to be the same as that, but just bent. Drawing hands is so hard. I could never do it myself. The fingernails are so wrong. This, what is this? No, I can't. And all of this, I mean, oh, there's the palm tree. So, I mean, you can't see it straight away, I never did. There's a palm tree just here.
You took a huge chance with this tattoo.
I did.
In the middle of a competition, which I don't think that's very smart. The #1 hardest thing to do in a human figure is your hands. This is your knuckle lines.
Okay, I see.
You see how far you went down?
Oh, okay, yeah, I see. You drew the thing. Oh my god.
I do.
I've probably done more than 500 praying hands, but I've never in my life ever tried a freehand praying hands, nor draw them on a piece of paper and bring them to the table. So this was a really big, huge chance you took, and to me, you kind of...
Oh god, my memory card is running out so fast. Oh god, okay, I think this would be the only clip I do from this TV show anyway. Oh, okay, let's quickly fast forward. We can tell that's not a good tattoo, so let me see who disappears.
Chastity, we all have to realize what our boundaries are before we attempt to do it. And it seems to me that...
Okay, they got rid of her. Thank God. Oh my God, she was awful. Absolutely terrible. I'm so glad she went. So yeah, I'm going to actually stop it here. One, my battery is flashing at me and my memory card is very quickly running out. So I am going to leave it here. I might continue this episode maybe in another video. Let me know how you feel about that. I don't know if the rest of the TV show is about memorial tattoos. It might just be this section of it. I don't know. I might look into the rest of it and see how it goes. I'd love to know what you think about this TV show. What do you think about this clip that I've shown you? What are your opinions on the tattoos that were here? Obviously, it's kind of harsh to judge someone's memorial tattoo because that is a very meaningful tattoo, and I do feel like a bit of an arsehole judging them like that, but I don't know what to say. I don't know what to, I'm coming at it from a technical tattoo enthusiast mind. You can't play someone dirty like that. It's so bad. But yeah, I'd love to know how you feel about that, and if there's any other tattoo TV shows you'd like me to react to, or any clips that you'd like me to react to. I love doing these videos. It's quite entertaining for me making these. So yeah, until my next video, I hope you guys are all doing very well, and until then, bye.